Check out our video to see what flying on American economy aboard the 757 is like. Hello and welcome. Today we are going to do a trip report of American Airlines economy on the 757 going from Lima, Peru to Miami, Florida. This is Kuma. Let's go. Today's flight is 5 hours and 27 minutes, covering 2,609 miles. The airport was pretty busy this morning. It was pretty crowded, and the time reflected in the check-in times and the lines. But even though that was a little crowded, we didn't really see any issues. Now it's time to fly. It's looking like the gate area is pretty crowded today. Something that's important to note is we've heard at this airport that they don't make general announcements over the PA, so if you are planning to listen to announcements, you better be close to your gate. Today we are boarding with Group 6. On this flight there are 9 boarding groups. Unfortunately today boarding started about a half an hour late, but once it started it went fine. For this flight I chose the main cabin option. What that allowed me was one free check bag, and some seats are available to select at no extra charge. When I was booking this flight, I saw that the main cabin option was about $30 more than basic economy, but basic economy doesn't give you free seat selection or that free first check bag. Let's take a better look at this seat. Each of these seats is 17 inches wide, with either 31 or 32 inches of pitch depending on where you're sitting. One good thing about this seat is that it has adjustable headrest supports.
If you need assistance, please let us know.
Now checking out the legroom, I think that it's okay, but when I stretch my legs out, my shins touch the underside of the seat. If you're taller than me, you're gonna be feeling it. Taking a look at the tray table, we can see that it is just your standard tray table. Unfortunately, it looks like the surface is a little bit damaged. They provided us with small pillows on this flight. They weren't great, but they got the job done. This somewhat thin blanket was also provided, which was good enough. Here's the air sickness bag, a couple of magazines, and the safety card. I'd like to point out that after we pushed back from the gate, we were notified of a maintenance issue with the plane. We had to go park in a maintenance spot, which caused us to be a total of almost 3 hours late taking off. Let's take a look around the cabin for a minute.
Electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including electronic cigarettes, at any time.
If you're enjoying our video, to see more future content and to support Kuma, please subscribe. Now that we're finally in the air, it's time to eat. Today's choices were an omelet or a breakfast crepe. I chose the crepe, a side of fruit, and a croissant. I was pleasantly surprised with the flavor of the crepe. It was very good, and the fruit made for a great combination. And also, the croissant was warm and quite fresh. As usual, here's my hot cup of coffee. One of my biggest criticisms about this plane is that there's no seat back IFE. I really hope that American's planning on improving this, because on a flight of this length, it'd be nice to have a personal IFE in the seat. I'm trying to indulge myself as much as I can, so I had a little bit of apple juice. We're starting to get close to Miami. We're probably a little less than 2 hours at this point. It's time to start thinking about the pre-landing meal. Today's offering is a Bite Into Delight package, which contains a ham and cheese sandwich and chocolate chip cornbread. This was good to fill me up. If you get the chance to fly this route, I highly recommend that you try the Inca Cola, which is a Peruvian soft drink that has a fruity taste, in my opinion. We want to show you, for comparison, on the left side is a regular Coke, and on the right side is what the Inca Cola looks like. After I had the pre-landing meal, I decided to take a walk through the economy cabin. Here's what it looks like. Now we'll check out the lavatory. As you can see, it looks like your fairly normal airplane lavatory. But it was plain to me that they kept it clean throughout the flight. We're starting to get close to the U.S. mainland. We're going over the Florida Keys, which is the southernmost part of Florida. Welcome to Miami.
Until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight.
Generally, I would say the flight was okay with the exception of the delay in the beginning. The food was actually pretty good, a little better than expected. And the service was expeditious. But there was no personal IFE screen, so we suggest that you bring something to entertain you if you're taking this flight. Would I fly this again? Well, based upon my experience, I think I'm driven to want to try one of the other South American airlines, either Avianca or LATAM. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the like button. To see more of our future content, please subscribe. This is Kuma. Thank you for watching. See you next time. To see more of our economy videos, click the link on the left to see British Airways, and the link on the right to see Virgin Atlantic.